In many cultures, it's today's feast, the Feast of the Epiphany, on which family and friends exchange gifts. It's kind of an imitation of the gifts of the Magi of gold, frankincense, and myrrh to the infant Jesus. Instead of giving gifts to each other today, perhaps we can use our imagination and think about things that we could give to the Christ child. A fourth gift to be added to the gold, frankincense, and myrrh. What could it be? Perhaps nothing material, but something like the gift of my stubbornness or my strong will that always wants my own way. Perhaps we need to place that before the Lord as a symbol of my intention to put myself second rather than first all the time. I would encourage you to see how you might use that gift of laying down your stubbornness in a relationship that you're in. We need to give away the gift of me so that I can receive the gift of we. Perhaps your gift could be some physical or emotional pain and suffering you've undergone recently. Perhaps we could offer that to the Lord and ask Him to help us to do our best with the circumstances that we've been given. Or perhaps the gift that we lay before the Christ child is simply our admission that we really need the Lord's help and inspiration to make a particular decision that is facing us in our life. None of us has all the answers, and we really do need to ask the Lord to help us. Ignatius of Loyola would call this the discernment of spirits, how it is that we can see God working in our lives, or how the Spirit is encouraging us to work in our lives. Finally, maybe the gift could be a heightened sensitivity to the needs of the other. I haven't seen the new Sherlock Holmes movie yet, but I know from the literature, Holmes says to Watson, "You see, but you do not observe." Maybe that's what we do at times. We see the individual, but we really don't observe. We don't observe what is really going on in their life. We don't observe how they might need some time, some sensitivity from us, or maybe simply to be put on our own prayer intentions, that we observe how the other is in need. Whatever gift we identify and offer to the Lord, we know that His love for us is unconditional and does not depend on my offering a gift to Him, but really for me to receive the gift that I am given. Nevertheless, if we're able to offer gifts of things that I have been mentioning, the self-centeredness, the suffering, the lack of attention, we are then often in a better disposition to receive and accept the unconditional love of the Lord. Today is Little Christmas. Let us give the Lord the gift of ourselves.